Greetings streamers and content creators, this is the Jez Show with a tutorial for Streamer.Bot. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up a simple shoutout command. This is a really easy command to get up and running, and it's only going to take us a few minutes to get it sorted. So let's jump straight into Streamer.Bot and get it underway. The first thing that we're going to do is create the action. So this is what Streamer.Bot is going to do when you enter into the chat, !SO and whatever username you want. We have no actions so far, so we're going to right click and add an action. This is shoutout. I've got my caps lock on, shoutout. And you can put all of your actions into groups. I'm going to create a new group called chat commands. Everything else is fine as default and press OK. Now over here are the sub actions. This is what you want the action to do. I'm going to right click again, go to add action. I'm going to come down to the Twitch section, and in this section we're going to select get user info for target. That means that when we put in the information into the chat, SO and the person's name, the target, it will pull their information from Twitch ready for us to use in the shoutout. The target info that we want is from input, because we are going to input it into the chat. Press OK, and that part is set up. Next we need to add another sub action. Right click again, come back down to Twitch, and what you need this time is send message to channel. Once we've got all the information we need, we want to put that information into a little message in the chat. So here we go. You can choose which account you would like the shoutout to come from. We would like it to come from the bot account that we have set up. Usual shoutout kind of message. Please show your love for... And this is where we start to use some variables. If you go to the Streamer.Bot website and look in their wiki, you can get a whole lot of information from it, including the variables that you can use in these shoutouts and various other commands. So the variable that we want here is target user. Let's copy that, bring that down here. Whenever you enter a variable into a message, you need to surround it with percentage signs. So please show your love for target user. You can find them at twitch.tv, can't type today, / and then I'm going to put in another target user. This will then put their username at the end of the Twitch URL, and you'll be able to click on that in the chat. And also, let's have a look back at the wiki, what other information that we can put in here. I would like to shout them out and what they were playing last, or what they were streaming last at the very least. So if we scroll through here, I'm going to go with game, the user's current game category. So that will be the game that they have set in their stream information. They were last seen streaming game, and remember you have to surround it with the percentage signs again. That's us done there. Click OK, and we're all set up and ready to go in actions. But we need to put in a trigger that activates this action, and that will come in the commands tab. I don't have any commands. Let's set one up for the first time. Right click and add. The command that's common is !SO. So that's the one that we will use. We can also add these into groups. Don't have any groups currently. Let's keep it simple and have the same name. Under action, click on the button. The only action that we have set up is this one for shoutout. If you've created more, there will be a list that you can choose from. Hit select. And then on the right, we're going to choose who is allowed to use this command. I would only like my moderators to be able to shout out people. So we move moderators over into the allowed tab, and that's it. Hit OK, and we're good to go. Let's test it out over here in my chat. I'm going to do !SO, and let's shout out the creator of Streamer.Bot, Nate1280. Let's hit enter, fingers crossed. It took a little while, but here is the information returned from Jez.Bot. Please show your love for Nate1280. You can find them at twitch.tv/Nate1280. They were last seen streaming nothing. Now either that's not working or Nate has not set a stream category. So let's shout out someone else. Let's just shout me out. Let's shout myself out. And see if that last command is actually working. Okay, it is working. Please show your love for the Jez Show. You can find them at twitch.tv/thejezshow. They were last seen streaming crosswords, which you can catch every Monday afternoon at 3 PM UK time on my Twitch channel. Cheap plug. So there's that. That is the shout out command all set and sorted. But do you know what? I'm looking at the information that you can pull here, and I think that there is room for something extra special, something that isn't often used on Twitch. And I'm going to set up a who is command, so we can get more information about that person. Not only will we shout them out, but we'll just share a bit of information about them. So let's come back to Streamer.Bot. Now I'm going to set up the command first, and then we'll come back and populate it. Exclamation who is. Again, the moderators can use that. I'm going to put that in the chat commands, pick that from the drop down box, and that part is set up. We'll come and add the action to it later. Back to actions. I'm going to set up a new one. This is going to be who is. Add that to that group. And away we go to sub actions. We'll need to pull the target information again. Get user info for target. Once again, we're going to do it from input. And we're going to have a message for a second time. Send message to channel. Right, this time I'm going to have target user first of all. That's when I saved earlier to save me typing that out. Target user is an... We'll come back to the wiki. There is a section here, a variable, where you can show whether they are affiliate, partner, or empty for a regular user. Now you'll assume that the person you're shouting out is affiliate or partner. So we're going to use target user type. Let's copy that. Target user is a... I'm going to mess up our positions here, I expect, because they're not the same for partner and affiliate, but never mind. So target user is a affiliate, partner, whatever. They describe themselves, spell it properly, as, and we'll come back to the wiki, there is a section here for the user's channel description. So if they filled out their description to tell you a little bit more about themselves, you can actually share that in your chat. They describe themselves as percentage target description. Follow them at twitch.tv/ once again we'll put in target user. There we go. That's just another way of doing a shout out with giving a little bit more information. We need to come back to commands. We'll edit this command, select the action who is. Everything else is set up from earlier. That's all fine. So let's have a go. Who is the Jez Show? Wait for that to return. The Jez Show is an affiliate, or at affiliate. They describe themselves as, hey there, I'm the Jez Show and this is my Squirrel Squad. Yada yada yada. That has pulled the information, and at the end follow them at twitch.tv/thejezshow. So that has worked exactly as we like. It's a little bit clunky with the and an problem, but I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you can work out a way of wording it so that that doesn't matter terribly. Just a little bit of extra for you to try out. And there you go, with very little effort we have created our shoutout command and the special bonus who is command. As you saw from the wiki, there are many variables that you can use. Go and have a play with them, see what you can create as a command, and if you make something interesting, do be sure to share it with me in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. If you've liked what you've seen here today and you'd like my help to take your streams up a notch with Streamer.Bot, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to make sure you don't miss any content from The Jez Show. You can also help me create more of these tutorials by supporting me on Patreon, patreon.com/thejezshow. If you want to see anything from my tutorials in action, then come on over and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/thejezshow or on Facebook at fb.gg/thejezshow. Until next time, I've been Jez, and I'll see you soon.